Hello, YouTube and X. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back. I think I missed yesterday. Took off for the holiday, but it's all good in the hood. You can see the price of Zebec ZBCN is finally starting to go green again. We're starting to push back up. So let me know what you guys think about that as well. What up, Yazin? What's going on, player? Happy Labor Day. Hope you guys got some time off and relaxed yesterday. What up, Silver Day? What's going on with you, fam? What up, Silver Day? What up, Bryant? How's it going, man? What up, Silver Days? Up, Yazims? What's up, fam? What up, Zebekians? What up, everyone in the Zebec lifestyle? Thanks for joining. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and super chat. Oh man, Yazim, you worked on Labor Day, man. But I feel that, bro. Work all you can now, cause when the Zebec goes to the moon, we're going to be living it up in a beach somewhere, right? There's not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. But let's turn on the spotlight and see what we can see. And this is going to be a very exciting week for Zebec. There's a lot of announcements coming down the pipeline, a lot of meetups, and just a lot of news in general. So first off, let's go to the sponsor, Caleb and Brown. Shout out to Caleb and Brown. Let me know what you think about Caleb and Brown. It does give you a one-on-one broker, so someone can help you through this crazy world of crypto. If you're new to crypto, and they also help you custody. And I know a lot of people have been signing up using my link in the description. I think you get 10% off your first purchase, and we split the 10% or something. I got to go back and check. But the broker did reach out to me and said people were signing up. So thank everyone that signed up using my uh, link and my reference code. I really appreciate that and appreciate you supporting the BTM Crypto News Network. Um, Bryant, Zebig's gonna be top 50 crypto. Yes, sir. I want to say top 25, top 10. It's the only payroll um, processing RWA out here. And I know if you've been following crypto, you know how big the RWA narrative will be, right? All the people that are in RWA. That's weird. Why is nobody on Twitter? All the people that are in the RWA will be a very big narrative in this coming bull run. So let me know what you guys think. I'm glad I'm a whale now. Welcome to the club. Okay. Yazim wanted to buy that dip so bad. Let me see. Trying to figure if I can remove Twitter. Now there it goes. Looks like okay. There we go. Twitter's up now. Um, to buy the dip so bad. I mean, it's always good to buy the dip, Bryant. So keeping it pushing, we'll look at the bubbles real quick. On the bubbles, there is a lot of green. So we got white, 15.3 up, swarms 10% up, Solana up 3.8, BGB up 9.1. Swarms up 12.2, Ondo up 6.7, Litecoin up 1.3, Arbitron up 2%, Dog with a hat up 5.4, GigaChat up 3.6, BTC is up 2%, back up to 111. That didn't take long. Turbo up 2.5, Now, Cardano's up 2.8, Render's up 2.3, ICP is up 2.8, and Ingest is up 2.2. Mudan is up 2.4, Ordinop 1.9, Powell up 2.4, Tau up 1.7, DAG up 1.1, Algo up 1.4, XDC up 2.6, Nexo up 2.6, FET up 2.1, Petty Penguin up 4.4, Flocky up 1.8, HBAR up what is it, 0.6, Mr. Miggles up 4.1, and of course, the crypto we all know and love, our main ZBCN or Zebec, or the top payroll processor on the planet, or the number one RWA is up 10.8%. I told you guys, just be patient and diamond hand. And here we are back in the race at the 00408, up 10.8% today, 1.4 on the hour. We're still down 12.1 on the week, 23.4 on the month, but we're up 345 on the year. I hope you guys bought that dip. This is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. Flare's down 1.9. Astrada is up down 2.3. Aleo's down 1. Spectra's down 8.8. World Mobile's down 5.8. Piff's down 2. Metal's down 0.9. AIZ16 is down 2.6. Assembly is down, what is it? 0.5. Bear's down 0.3. Let's go back to the chat. What's going on? Let's go. What up, BTM Crypto? What up, XRP Rude Boy? What's going on, man? What up, ZBCN, man? What's going on, bro? It's going to be a month to remember. Yes, sir. And historically speaking, September is not a good month for crypto. So the fact that it is up 10.8% on the first day of September is good. It was the first of September, a day I will always remember. That is the day. What is that? What is that? Oh my God, what is it? What is the Commodores? The Four Tops? I don't know. I gotta go back and check. Yao Nation, what up? Bryant, bro, did you ever know? Did you know ASR does payroll? Who's ASR? What is ASR? We'll look into that as well. Bryant, what is that actually? Azure? Azure? Could Azure be one of the companies Simon was talking about on Spaces? Maybe so. Yo, Crypto Clay, what up? What up? You back? Back from the cabin? Back to the world? Azure is number 6 payroll company. I'm gonna have to look that up, Bryant, and see what's going on there. Don't forget to sign up for the BTM Crypto News Network, the um, Twitter X page, so you can stay current on news events. So this is a quick summary breakdown. Shout out to Killer Dan. A huge month on the way for Zebec. So let's see here. We have Zebec Spaces with Octaspace. I actually love Octaspace. XDB, Boba Network. I'm not sure what Boba is, and Xano. And this is actually tomorrow. If you haven't noticed, we're doing a lot more AMAs, which is very positive for the company, right? I couldn't even add the partnership photo with Uphold and the NBA and the NHL. And keep in mind, there is an announcement coming for the NHL and the NBA. I think the NBA announcement is this week. Keep an eye out for that. You know, we're going to post it here as well. So don't forget to stay current And actually, so that's 9 a.m. tomorrow. This is a Zebec Network Azure. And this is what you're talking about. Who is that? Who is this? This is Bryant. This what you mean? This what you're talking about? Azure at Zebec, Evolve at HCM Growth Summit in Austin, Texas. Wait a minute, I need to go down there. That's today, actually. I guess I'm not going down there. I wish I'd have saw this earlier today. Paul, the CEO of Azure, John Gruden. I'm not sure why John Gruden's there, but could have got an autograph or something. Neil Nash, head of M&A for Zebec. That's actually pretty interesting, and I didn't even know we we're gonna be in Austin. I should have went down there. Yo, no, dear me, we will get them during rifle season. No worries there, Slick. As long as you don't forget about me, Crypto Clay will be here. SOC2 compliance with Zebec and Mecca is next. New exchange listing coming. The remainder of the year is going to be lit. ZBCN, what up, Yow Nation? So next is Dynamphone. Yeah, Nation beat me to the punch there. So Zebec got compliant, I guess yesterday or yesterday they made the announcement. So Gate Knox on September 1st, 2025, which is yesterday, which is weird. I guess it's not Labor Day in other countries, so everybody else is still pushing. Milestone reached SOC2 compliant AICPA, SOC2, AICPA.org, independent audit, pre-sciencesecurity.com. So what this means is they passed the audit. So what the top SOC2, they actually have you run a series of tests and you're being audited to see if you are secure or not. So that is major if they got SOX 2 compliance. That means they can push up to the next level with credit cards. And you don't have to worry about them throwing out your credit card information in the trash can or selling your data to brokerages or open for hacks. Zebec Network, the Cybos, the 29th through October 2nd, which is also going to be big in Frankfurt. Only had a half a day to hunt. No worries there. Yo, what up, DR? What's going on, fam? Yep, NBA announcement is this week. Simon said it in the last interview. And yeah, I was actually listening to that one again. So I'm trying to figure out when they're going to make the announcement, looking for clues. Number 6 payroll company is huge. Hey, BTM fam, September off to a bullish start. It was the 3rd of September. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's the Temptations. Papa was a Rolling Stone. Okay, thank you, Dex Ranger. You're right. It was the 3rd of September, the day I will always remember. So we got one more day there before it's the day we'll always remember. So this is the video. Like, share, and subscribe to get people in so we can talk about Zebec, the future of on-chain payments, unlock efficiency, embrace innovation, transact instantly. And this is a quick video. Joins the Frankfurt event. Giants like Amazon, Bank of America, XCN, Goliath's coming soon. Let me see.
Jasmine Coin has had.
Run this video from.
No, I'm going to get into the three main altcoins that I am invested in, and that's Jasmine Coin. Now, when we get over to Jasmine Coin has had not had as much Twitter action as XCN and ZBCN, but Jasmine Coin has recently, with an e-money service, don't know too much about that. I need to hop back into that and do more research, but I've been holding Jasmine since 2023, and I got Jasmine so low that I don't see myself selling it until it at least hits 20 cents. And I wouldn't sell all of it. Now, moving on to Onyx Coin. This is supposed to be around the time that Goliath's testnet is supposed to be dropping. So just waiting on to see where XCN is going to go. According to their Twitter post, XCN, they're supposed to be the backbone of the decentralized Web3 protocols. They've been doing a lot of work with EAOs. According to their page, it's a new month, which means XCN Zeely task and new rewards. August Zeely rewards will be distributed on the first weekend of September. I haven't did too much research on Zeely, but it's good to know that they're continuously working. And last but not least, that is ZBCN. ZBCN is a cryptocurrency that is currently not on Coinbase, but ZBCN is in the PayFi sector. Besides the real world payment and the milestone that it reached with SOC2 compliance, ZBCN is also supposed to be in Frankfurt, Germany on September 29th with big names that are participating, such as Amazon, Bank of America, Visa, Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, and also Swift and NASDAQ. So ZBCN is really holding a stronghold in this upcoming altcoin bull run. So just wanted to get on here and give you guys an update. Thank you guys for your time. Always subscribe to my YouTube channel. Join my Discord for more updates, and I'll get back with you guys soon.
So shout out to Brock Mitchell in that intro. And this is Mr. Foresight talking about the compliance.
Big deal. What is SOC2? Explain it to you. Really, really easy. Let's talk about this SOC.
Let me see here. Been killing it in BTC AI on Binance. Tony, what is this Bitcoin AI on Binance?
Talk about this SOC2. SOC2 is important, guys. So important. Now, a lot of you out there, you're novice or whatever, you're looking at it and you're like, okay, big deal. What is SOC2? Explain it to you. Really, really easy. With the SOC2, you just proved that not only are you really legit, but it shows that people can be confident that you are going to safeguard all of their sensitive information. And let's face it, if you're dealing with payroll, then nothing is more sensitive than that. It shows that they have went through a rigorous auditing process to basically show that, yeah, we are legit. We're like Fort Knox. Therefore, we can work with people like the governments and different things like that.
So as he mentioned, right, the SOC2 compliance is big on government or large agencies. A lot of agencies won't work with you unless you are compliant, especially if they're dealing with credit cards or large amounts of information, right? They're not even going to take the chance and end up getting scammed or have a problem with anything. So let me know what you guys think about that as well. Crypto Silver Days, what's going on? What up, Tony? Okay, maybe next time when you're filthy rich, you'll have tons of time. Yeah, you can take off the whole week and a half and chill and wait. But let me know what you guys think about that as well. Oh, that's weird. I don't know. Okay, that's what I thought. Keeping it moving. This is the Crypto Chrome. I could have started that when playing on my phone. Zebec just locked in the SOC2 compliance. Real trust unlocked. It isn't just the news. It's a security milestone that a few crypto projects achieve. Zebec, ZBCN quietly earned trust while the rest of the chased hype. Now they're officially changing the way money moves. And that is a good observation, Crypto Chrome. There's not that many that actually I don't know, SOC2 compliant. Heck, it's a lot of companies that ain't SOC2 compliant. A lot of companies you deal with every day. You would be surprised. But generally in the credit card processing industry, they want you to be compliant.
Zebec Network just crossed a line that most crypto projects never reach, SOC2 compliance.
Let me see if I can turn this volume up just a smidget. There we go.
Now, that might sound technical, but think of it like this. SOC2 is like the master key to a high-security vault. You don't get one unless you've proven you can protect what's inside, around the clock, with strict checks and balances. And Zebec, they just got the key. In a world full of pop-up crypto startups, this moment turns Zebec into something else entirely. It's no longer just a wallet project. It's a secure, trusted financial system designed to move money safely, instantly, and globally. SOC2 isn't just about saying you're secure, it's about proving it. An independent team from Prescient Security audited Zebec's infrastructure, internal policies, and product safeguards, and it all passed. Why does that matter? Because Zebec is handling real-time payroll and crypto card systems. These aren't meme coins, they're tools that touch salaries, employee networks, and corporate operations. That level of responsibility demands real security, and now Zebec has it. With help from GateKnox, the compliance side was handled like a blueprint. Every box was checked, every requirement met, and now, Zebec meets the standards trusted by banks, enterprise clients, and fintech partners. They're not just building fast, they're building right. This isn't just another headline, it's a shift in the crypto landscape, because while most projects are chasing attention, Zebec quietly earned trust. They're not guessing anymore, they're delivering, and they're officially changing the way money moves. Want more crypto videos? Check out my playlist. Remember, this post is brought to you by the Crypto Chrome. Like, follow, share, and
So shout out to Crypto Chrome for that update. That's a nice camera, actually. What kind of camera is that? Um, keeping it moving. This is XRP Nuts adoption integration proposal from OpenAI. What's this? Salamander. Hopefully it gets to a penny before the end of the year. Zebec Network payroll proposal. Executive summary: modern enterprises faces increasing demand for faster, more transparent, more cost-efficient payroll solutions. Companies such as Uber, DoorDash, Amazon operate at a massive scale with diverse global workforces. Traditional payroll systems are plagued by inefficiencies, settlement delays, and high transaction fees and limited cross-border capability. The Zebec network, a continual settlement protocol built on blockchain, offers real-time programmable, low-cost payroll distribution. Enterprises could streamline compensation processes to reduce overhead and increase workforce satisfaction. Okay, I'm just scanning through. Where is the OpenAI part at? They're saying OpenAI created the document. Actually, this is this. This is a what is that? This is a chat posting. Challenges in current payroll, delayed payments, offering workers often wait 1 to 2 weeks for payroll cycles. High fees, ACH wire transfers, and processors take significant cuts, especially for international workers. Implying complexity, managing global payroll requirements, navigating varying local regulations. Why Zebec? Lack of flexibility, workers cannot access wages instantly or allocate them directly to savings or investments. Why Zebec real-time payroll cost-efficient, global reach, programmable payroll, transparency, workers' satisfaction. Use cases for large corporations, Uber and DoorDash, gig economy, pay drivers and delivery workers per ride, order, in real time, which would be huge. Eliminate waiting periods for withdrawals, also huge. Provide instant tax withholding and retirement contributions, which would be crazy huge. Amazon corporation and staff. Enable flexible payroll schedules daily, weekly, and continuous. Stream multi country payrolls across warehouses and subsidies, which would be crazy huge. Uh, Automate compliance reporting with blockchain transparency. And I think that's kind of one of the things that's slowing us down. I'm not 100% sure everyone wants this blockchain compliance, right? If you're doing something funny, people are going to be able to find it quick on the blockchain. So just keep that in mind. Not everybody wants to be fully transparent and open. So let me know what you guys think about that as well. Let me see here. Global contractors and freelancers, seamless payments to international workers without high FX fees, stablecoin payroll options to avoid vulnerabilities, implement framework, integration with existing HR payroll systems. Zebix API connects to Workday, ADP, and Gusto. That's pretty much most of the market between Workday and ADP. I'm not sure about Gusto, but I think between Workday and ADP, there's probably at least 60% of the market there. Stablecoin fiat gateways. Workers receive stablecoin USDC, USDT with instant fiat conversion. And that's what a lot of people are missing. People are saying cryptos will put the banks out of business. Even I thought that. But somebody pointed that out to me actually. The banks will work with crypto for fiat. So even if you have all your investments in crypto, at some point you'd have to sell your crypto to get fiat to make purchases. Most of the purchases you can make with the blockchain, but some things you have to still convert back to fiat to make the purchase. So that means it's not going to completely take the bank out. So let me know what you guys think about that. Yo, dog, you got that big Casper bag. Of course, we're about to explode. I hope so. I bet with the goat. I hope so. Compliant and security, KYC ALM compliance, embedded with smart contracts, audits, and blockchain transparency. Benefits for enterprises, reduce costs, save on payroll processing and international transfer fees. Operational efficiency, automated programmable payroll reduces admin burdens. Talent retention, instant flexible pay increases employee satisfaction. You're right, because if I get with somebody that's doing instant payroll, I ain't going nowhere, bro. Unless, of course, somebody else is doing instant payroll and paying more. But that's here nor there. Full ready, future ready positions companies as leaders in Web3 adoption and financial innovation. But at this point, I probably wouldn't even leave, right? I'm probably gonna ride it out. If my company gets instant settlement, I'd probably just ride out till we retire, right? There's no reason to leave or go anywhere else. By adopting the Zebec Network, large enterprise like Uber, DoorDash, and Amazon can transform payroll from costly, slow, rigorous process into real-time global programmable systems This innovation not only drives operational efficiency, but also enhances workforce satisfaction, ultimately delivering a competitive edge in today's evolving labor market. Keeping it moving. This is the actual announcement from the Zebec Network SOC2 Type 1 report, restricted use and distribution for issues date August 28th, 2025, Type 1 Independent Services Audit Report on controls relevant to security. Audit and attestation by Proceed and AICPA. AICPA. Oh, well, I said Nashville. That's weird. Let me see here. This is the actual article. So, welcome to the Zebec Trust Center. Zebec Technologies is a global fintech innovator pioneering real-time stable coin powered payroll and payments that bridge Web 3 and Web 2. This programmable payroll platform enables real-time payroll streaming, benefits, cross-border payments, while seamlessly integrating with traditional systems. Zebec Card products allows users to spend crypto and stablecoin globally with instant conversion, bringing Web3 liquidity into everyday commerce. So I guess skip down. With a strong focus on regulatory leadership, pursuing the MICA, FCA, SOC2, and ISO 20022 compliance, and leveraging gate knocks for advanced KYC, KYB, Zebec delivers enterprise-grade security and trust backed by leading innovators and blockchain partners. Zebec is redefining payroll and payments for digital economy. So this is celebrating the SOC2 compliance. As of September 1st, 2025, Zebec IO is proud to be SOC2 compliant, ensuring top-tier security and trust for global payroll payments and DeFi solutions. Explore how we protect your data and institutional-grade controls. As a SOC 2 compliance entity, Zebec upholds the highest standard of data security and operational integrity, safeguarding our clients' assets and trust. Explore our Trust Center to discover how our commitment to innovation and security drives the mission forward. This is some of the controls, and this is the actual document. So you can check it out here. And this is that link that vanta.com. It kind of explains the audit. I don't really need to go too deep in it. Just know that we live, right? We got the audit and things are on the up and up. Zebec holders, major news updates and huge opportunity. Don't miss out. Shout out to Caden. Go check them out. We might swing back through that video. So this is OKX spot. USDC 15M. Top gainers, Altos, 2%. Zentry up 0.6. Poly up 0.4. Top losers, Zebec down 1.78%. Merlin down 1.3. Portugal National Team token down 1.3. So this must have been a older update because Zebec's been up most of the day. I don't understand what this centralized exchange scan is talking about, because these positions don't make any sense. But keeping it moving, This is Sniper X. Putty Penguins up 1.18 million. Trump's up 321.3 thousand. Bonks up 1.13 thousand. So it's 111K. Renders up 101.9K. Pro is up 39.9K. Zebec ZBCN is up 19.4. Useless is up 19.3. Ray is up 6.6. Yeezy is up 5.3. And DBR is up 1.5 thousand. ZBCN, man, shout out to ZBCN. There's a lot. Give me a second. Gonna run through this, trying to figure out what's going on with this guy. Is there actually? I'm not even sure what that's showing us. Let me close that out. So shout out to the ZBCN man. Salamander. Must have patience. This bag, I married you in a hurry. Come back in May for last accumulation stage before deflammatory effect is noticeable. Supply full admissions. Gerald Draper, what's going on? More corporations used for payroll, more fees, more buyback, spread, and burn. Zebec, what up? Silver Dollar. So this is ZBCN, man. Okay, let's get back to this. ZBCN community, your hero is back, fresh off vacation and ready to dive into Zebec Network's actions. I'm hyped to bring you daily updates, price wallets, and events. Let's make waves together. Price action. ZBCN is holding strong at the 0041 USD, consolidating after while 2025 ride with the all-time high of 0072. Sorry about that. On May 30th, despite a recent 30.5% dip in 24 hours, trading volume is pumping at 14.1 million, showing the bulls are still in the game. Key support around the 0036 and resistance at the 0045. Watch for a potential breakout if we clear the ceiling. Active wallets, ZB. Oh, I forgot the wallet count. Dang it. Forgot to pull up the wallets. Dang it. Let's do that real quick. Slipping, bro. In a rush. What is the other one? So let's see what the holders say. I guess we'll go to Trading View. Upcoming events, September 2025, which is this month. As of yesterday, Zebec Net eSIM expansion rolling out global, bringing DPN to the masses. Nice MICA compliance push. Zebec's gearing up for regulatory wins in Europe, boosting credibility. New partnerships, whispers of more blockchain integrations. Algorand Anyone and enterprise clients joining the payroll revolution. Stay tuned. So, what is this article? We can get the Zebec to a penny. Can we get yes and beyond? But we will seesaw until then. More tokens to be released. That's a good point, Gerald. We'll come back to the price analysis. Where we hear communities, let's get loud. Zebec is building the future of real-time payments. We're just getting started. Drop your thoughts below. Hold tight and expect daily updates from me as we ride this rocket to the moon and beyond. So this is my main man, Midas Gold. Zebec TA update. Strong rebound of the support of the 0035 with volume confirmation. Now consolidating at the 0039 to 0040 after a sharp leg up. Next resistance to 0041 and 0042. Breakout could open path to the 0045 to 0048. Support at the 0036 to 0037. Momentum turning bullish. Watch the zone closely. So shout out to Midas Gold. We're going to look at that in a minute as well. I don't know about you, but I want to move to rule Japan and collect retro machines and games just for one moment of my life out of many. That's why I invest in a Zebec. Wait a minute. I'm going to move to rule Japan and collect retro machines. Okay. I'm not going to anybody hustles there. Hey, whatever makes you happy, bro. If you like it, I love it. This is join us tomorrow, September 3rd at 10 a.m. Central Time, which is 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central Time for a ecosystem spaces highlighting the new blockchain integration across a Zebec network. Zebec supports more chains than any other card, payment, or protocol. Here why Zano Bubba Network, XDB chain, and Octaspace support. Octaspace chose Zebec and how they're building. And how they're building with us. I'm tripping. Guess we'll go back. Let's check the numbers. Dang it. So we're at the 00401, 0.28, 0.3, up 11.68 in the past 24 hours, down 12.1 in the last 7 days, down 25.24 for the last 30 days, down 22.79 in the last 90 days, still up 334.4 for the year. And let's check the holder count. Looks like we're gonna pass over to this 200. Wait, we're gonna pass over to 82,000 soon. We're at 81,927. I remember when it was at 40,000, bro. It's almost up to. I think it's gonna hit 100,000. And when it hits 100,000, that's when we're gonna get that real push, right? When the price goes up on 40,000, 50,000, it's much, right? I mean, it's not that much. But if there's 100,000 holders and it goes up to a penny, things are gonna get crazy quick. I bought Zebec to stake. All right, Gerald. Currently, 4 hours, we added 9, 12 hours, we lost 1. For the day, we're up 47. Last 3 days, we're up 34. 7 days, we're up 221. Holders, 14 days, 867. And for the month, just 2,968. So we're still pushing hard on the month. I think last month we were in 4,000, 5,000 range. But since the month started, we're not even getting the full number, but we'll definitely push back up. This is Solo Scan says 81,930. So we're gonna pass to 82 quick, guys. Just a matter of time before we hit that 82,000 mark. Let's look at the trading view while we're here before we get back to X. So on the 5-minute chart, why is it showing me? I thought I opened. Weird. Open the Zebec side. Okay, I'm making sure. I think that's something else. I don't think that's what we're looking for. ZBCN. Dang it, what is this? Getting weird on us. ZBCN. I always get stuck with those freaking indexes. So currently, on the 5-minute chart, we're at the 0040. RSI is 57.9. RSI based moving average is 56.9. And the MACD is up. Looks like we're looking at MACD cross and we're building volume on the 5-minute. On the 15-minute chart, we have green candles. We're losing volume on the 15-minute. RSI is 56.8. RSI based moving average is 54. I guess we're getting into the overbought territory. We're losing volume on the 15-minute. On the 45-minute, got a couple of green candles. I like it. RSI is 60.1. RSI based moving average is 59.9. Looks like we're building volume here on the 45-minute. On the 1 hour, there's 3 green candles. Zoom out a bit. And where's my 007? Oh man, they took mine. Actually, probably not. Probably just over a little bit. Okay, actually, it isn't here. That's weird. So on the hour chart, looks like the RSI is flat. Flat. Trying to zoom in a little bit so you guys can see it. RSI is 58.4. RSI based moving average is 57.7. Looks like we're building volume on the 1 hour. MACD is not crossing. And pretty close there. So on the 2 hour, looks like we got a green candle. MACD is still building volume. Looking over to the 4 hour. We're building volume on the 4 hour. RSI is 52.9. Pushing back to the oversold. RSI based moving average is 36.7. And we got a green candle on the 4 hour as well. So see back over to X. We can go back to where we were. That might have been all we showed today. The AMA, the compliance, the Azure Evolve, which is happening today. And this is our compliance roadmap is moving right on schedule. So SOC2 final audit underway, completion expected by the end of August. So that happened. White paper under review, approval expected September. FCA is in progress, expected by the end of October. And ISO 20022 expected by the end of 2025. So we are still on target, which is good. Every time we set a target, we hit it, which is also good. This is, what is this? Institutions are here for
It has a critical mass of talent developers. There's a few things here, right? One is that the fundamentals are on Solana's side, meaning it is extremely usable, scalable, secure. It has a critical mass of talent developers, all these things. And then now we are especially getting much more into the institutional game, right? We have things like the Solana Policy Institute doing a lot of great work in DC. There's teams like Jito who are working with ETF issuers to support liquid staking, for example. Staking on Solana is going to be a much different experience than staking with Ethereum because there's no exit queues, LSCs are much bigger, etc. And there's like 6, 7 filed. And then I would say the current game, obviously, as everybody knows, is the treasury companies. And Bitcoin obviously started it, and then Ethereum is following along as well. But then Solana, the 4 that are live for Solana today are relatively small, although they are, it seems, getting bigger. But then there's going to be more in the future as well, right? So there's a lot of things that are going to be catalysts. And then, if you just look at things like stablecoin flows, RWA growth, right? Solana just closed R3, which has, a few billion in RWAs, private credit funds, all these sorts of things. I think they'll all do well, to be clear. Like, I don't think this is a Solana must do well and then Ethereum must lose kind of thing. It's that if you just look at the TAM, the market size of this and how it looks in the future, then Solana is very well positioned to be one of the leading horses here.
So, as you mentioned, I think Solana will gain a lot of momentum, and Solana will be one of the driving forces that helps Zebec or ZBCN. Well, ZBCN fam, after one of the strangest dips I've seen for this token, we ended up making some type of broadening descending channel after clear double bottom at the 0, 4H bullish engulfing RSI recovering from oversold, MACD crossing bullish, bounce to the 0, 045 looking limit. Who's singing this new song about Zebec? Playing songs live. That's so weird. I guess these are all from last week. So I guess we'll go over to CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap has this green 0040 up 11% on the day. Market cap is 364.06 million, up 11.5. Be glad we get back to that market cap of 4 something, 450, 490, 500 million market cap. 24-hour trading volume is 21.23 million, up 27.9%. So we're starting to feel like ourselves again. The party is over. We are back in stride. Where Foo Fighter, Pumpkin, and Biscuits lately, Papa must still be banned. I never did understand the emoji. I don't know what this guy's talking about. I've been watching the markets stake out investors. If you're holding with conviction, you deserve upwards move when it comes. Bullets on Zebec, hopefully a lot of dopamine driven Carnival Cruise investors making twerking videos on Zebec pumps sold off in the last dip. It's weird. September is bearish for crypto. Zebec is not going anywhere for a while. Always have your haters. Let's be honest, guys. What do you think will happen in the next 8 to 12 months? Will we reach 006 or higher? Dave, definitely higher. Definitely more than 006. I don't know, guys. What happened to Hopium? Let's see. Let's go back to what's going on with the price. So this is CoinMarketCap's AI, which is kind of weird, but I'm starting to really like their AI. Zebec ZBCN rose 11.8% in the past 24 hours, outperforming the broader crypto market 2.13. We killed the crypto market. The rally aligns with the bullish technical retest, strategic ecosystem updates, and renewed accumulation signals. But I wonder, just hear me out before you guys get crazy and go madness and try to kick me out of the Zebecians or the Zebec millionaires or the sailing and the ships. Where is Chad at? What would have happened if the Coda Pay part of the interview came through? Somebody else was talking about it earlier. This is the third time we've talked to Coda Pay and not been successful. So I don't know, but let me know what you guys think. Do you think the Coda Pay uh, uh, spaces would have helped pump the price? I think the price would have started pumping and went crazy. So I don't know. I don't know if it was an actual problem or if Coda Pay had network issues or if it was just because of the holidays. Let me know what you guys think about that. Technical retest, price stabilizing above key fib volume weighted support, compliance milestones, progress on SOC2 audit and EU MECA alignment boosted confidence, ecosystem expansion, new Zebec Net eSIM partnership with World Mobile launched August 26. The deep dive, technical rebound at key support, bullish impact. Overview. Zebec retested the critical support at the 0035 and the 0038. The zone reinforced by the 615 Fibonacci retracement and volume weighted average. Price, the VWAP. You know what the VWAP is, but it sounds nice. And can we ever get away from the 618 fib? I've been talking about this for months, man. The average previous triggered a 630% rally in July 2025. What this means, the hold above support signals buyers are defending the historically strong demand zone with RSI 14 at the 3611 neutral and the MACD showing reduced bearish momentum. Traders interpret the retest as a higher low formation, a classic bullish continuation pattern. What to watch? A sustained close above the 0042 July swing high could confirm trend reversal. So it said above the 0042, we're at the 00402. So we're close, but not quite there. Altcoin season is coming back down. It was at 50. Now it's at 49. Fear and greed is 39. Back to fear. Where were we here? We're here actually. Regulatory progress and partnerships. A bullish impact. Overview. The Zebec confirmed its SOC2 audit completion by late August and submitted its MECA, MICA compliant white paper positioning it as one of the first payroll-focused projects to meet EU crypto regulations. Concurrently with August 20th announcement of the Zebec Net, a decentralized eSIM network with world mobile 2.1 million users, expanded real-world utility. What this means, institutional interest likely increased as Zebec bridges regulatory gaps. The eSIM integration enables borderless payroll payments, directly tying a ZBCN utility to growth transaction volume. Market-wide altcoin momentum mixed impact. The crypto fear and greed index held at 39 neutral, but the altcoin season index rose 41% monthly. ZBCN's 24-hour volume surged 30%. Surged 30%. That's what I'm talking about. To 21.4 million, outpacing its 90-day average. So we're back on the run, guys. The train is rolling. Pack your bags, put your seatbelts on, put your tray table to the full upright position. No more walking around the cabin, guys. Strap in. While Zebec specific developments drove most gains, the token benefited from capital rotating into mid caps, minus 25% versus Bitcoin in 30 days prior. However, weak Bitcoin dominance, minus 3.8 monthly, created tailwinds for alts like Zebec. In conclusion, ZBCN rebound combines technical buying to a proven support with fundamentals strengthened by regulatory strides and infrastructure partnerships. While short-term momentum appears to tie to broader altcoin flows, Zebec's focus on compliance payroll solutions and real-world integration provides unique growth sector. Key watch. Can ZBCN hold above the 0041 200-day EMA through the Zebec Net launch event on August 26th? The breakout could target the 0048, the June resistance. So, as mentioned, this got to stay above the 0041. And I think with the AMAs coming up, plus the additional interest, it's only a matter of time before the adoption increases. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think Zebec is getting ready to run all the way up? Do you think we are on the mountain again, starting to work our way up, or do you think we'll consolidate? Historically speaking, September is not a great month for crypto. People are, I guess, going back to school. NFL starting. Summer is, I guess, ending midterm. I don't know. But as a whole, crypto's worst month is September. And since we started September off with a bang, I think the sky is the limit for Zebec. I think things are finally going to make changes. And with the compliance starting, I think it's going to draw in larger investors and institutions because it is now SOC2 compliant. And I'm not sure that everyone understands how big a deal that is for investors, right? Investors want to be for sure that they're not going to fall for the banana in the tailpipe and they're not going to get conned out of their hard earned money by companies that aren't compliant or that could cause problems in growth. So just keep in mind, the more compliant companies are, the more willing these guys are to do business with them, right? The big boys don't want to mess with small mom and pop companies that aren't compliant. But once you become compliant, you are in the network, right? So you're not going to be subject to things that smaller, uh, uncompliant or unregulated, I guess, agencies will have to worry about, right? Once you become compliant, it's like you're on the next level, right? You're moving up. You're legit, and you're not to be trifled with on small problems that could hurt your company, right? Once you get SOX compliant, you're not able to have smaller issues, right? People aren't going to be able to hack your system, hit you with menacing, what is that? Malware. And I think they raise your credit card limit. From what I remember, once we became SOX compliant, you're able to do business on a larger scale, right? They don't have no fears and worries about you not being able to pay or having problems with customers or updates. So once you get compliant, you're now rolling with the big boys, right? No more problems from smaller or less, I wouldn't say useful, but you're now in a new category where not really untouchable, but you are trusted, right? You're not gonna be held to a lot of problems and double checks because you're compliant now. I don't know what you guys think, but the compliance will be a major catalyst for Zebec. So let me know what you guys think about that as well. I think this is going to be major. And with the announcements coming down the pipeline, Zebec has crossed the threshold. You see, we're up 13.1% on the day. Looks like we are at the 0040, and hopefully we can push on up. Let me check the 5-minute chart before we go. 5-minute chart is showing a green candle. RSI is up and it came back down. And the MAC is still kind of bullish there as well. Guess we'll check uh postings on Coin Market Cap. Let's see if we can go to the latest and greatest. Oh wow, we hit 1%. We're usually at 88. Now we're at 89, pushing up on 90. Zebec, be honest, guys, what do you think will happen? I think we read that already. If the market movement ain't no manipulation, when Zebec becomes MIC FCA or ISO compliant, that's when they do not if. That's when they do not if. Also, when Zebec gets listed on Binance and Coinbase, we won't have any regrets holding. Payroll is still increasing as well. Man, these fudders are crazy. Bro, you said a mouthful, my guy. These fudders, but you notice the fudders have slowly disappeared. As things start going better for Zebec, we hear less and less from fudders, right? Club bullish on Zebec. I like that actually. The Fight Club. First rule of Fight Club. There is no Fight Club. First rule of Zebec Club, don't FUD Zebec. Second rule, do not FUD Zebec. Third rule, this is your first time at the Zebec Club. You have to buy ZBCN. Fourth rule, buy more ZBN and hold. Let's freaking go. ZBCN. Stephanie, what up? Or Stephanie? It's gotta be Stephanie. What up, Ali? What's going on? The Zebec Fight Club. Yes, the Zebec Fight Club rules. And I'm probably gonna make a copy of this. I thought that's pretty cool. The Zebec Fight Club. First rule, there is no Fight Club. Let me keep it pushing. So this is, I'm bullish on ZBCN. Hopefully a lot of Dauphin driven. I think we read that earlier too. For those who have not picked up on it by now, the entire market is controlled. Just wait and see. We're going to climb to around 44 and then start falling again. ZBCN utility-based valuation approaches. Look at how it will be used and accepted inside a particular blockchain ecosystem. It's difficult to measure user adoption by analyzing short-term trends. ZBCN has already established solid partnerships that it will only continue to grow off of while gaining more partners, adoption, and investors. I can dig it. Can you dig it? Some people think that we will reach $1 this cycle. I will give you advice that nobody gave me before when I got this market. You won't reach $1 this cycle, maybe 10 years, and this is a maybe. If you follow hype, you will end up holding the bag while everyone else is taking profit and buying other assets in the dips when bear market hits. My price prediction for this project, this cycle, is 8 cents. Best case scenario, $1. If Zebec Network had a market cap of 86.3 billion, one Zebec would be worth $1. The upside of 249%. And at this point, I'm starting to believe these guys, right? Maybe $1 is not obtainable this bull cycle. I mean, we can wait, but just make sure you do take profit. I think we're going to hit a little over somewhere between 1 penny to 5 pennies. But you also got to keep in mind a 1 penny to 5 penny is a serious push from where we're at now at the 00. Where are we? The 0040, right? We're not even a fraction of a penny, right? So it will take some time before we can push up, see what these guys say, and then we'll shut it down. Is there price action here? There is not. The daily chart shows Zebec price to bottom at the 00229 July 6th, then started rebounding, and it jumped over 130% from its lowest level this year. Zebec Network price then rebounded and moved above the key resistance level at the 0040, its highest swing on July 11th, confirming the bullish breakout. Meanwhile, relative strength index, RSI, is pointing upward and move close to the overbought level of 70. The MACD indicator has moved above the 0 line, a sign that it is gaining momentum. Therefore, the most likely scenario is that Zebec token continues to rise. The next key point to watch is the 0071, the highest swing on May 30th and 40% above the current level. Bullish Zebec price becomes invalid if it drops below the key resistance point of the 004. The drop below this level will invalidate the bullish forecast. So we are pretty tight on that actual price. The Zebec went parabolic this week, reaching the highest since June 2nd. Oh man, this article is from the 30th. I'm tripping. I should have known that before I got too deep into the article, because I was wondering why there wasn't a price point there as well. Did anyone catch Lofa today? It ran up 61%. I took profit and put it in the turbo. What up, Alan? And I think Turbo Day is coming, so we might see you guys for Turbo Day. But as always, let's get back to the monies, guys, and stay dangerous. It's your main man, BTM, signing out. Thanks for joining. Thanks for your support. Thanks for you to continue to like, share, and subscribe and super chat. Just trying to keep the lights on BTM Crypto News Network. But as always, remember to join me tomorrow, same bat channel, same bat time. And there is a AMA tomorrow. I think it said tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. Yes, it is. This guy's weird because there's no listing for that announcement. I mean, there's no reminder going around. So I might get that reminder and get it out to you guys. But thanks for joining. Oh, there it is. I'm tripping. It's actually right here. Wait, is that tomorrow? Yeah, August 3rd, September 3rd. But thanks for joining. And as always, let's get back to the money, guys, and stay dangerous. Miner out.